this restaurant been around?
8 years.
Okay. Has it changed since the 8 years, or has it been
3 years in, it burned down, and we rebuilt it.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, on New Year's Eve. New Year's Day, actually, when we closed the New Year's Eve party, burned down.
So, oh wow, interesting. What type of people come to the restaurant? Like different ethnicities, or is it?
The majority of the people that come to the restaurant are a niche crowd. Colombian people.
Colombian?
Yeah, and Colombian's very regional, as in every city is like very patriotic to that city, although Colombia is Colombian.
Yeah.
Imagine like city-states in ancient Greece.
Yeah.
If you're from Sparta, you're from Sparta. Forget Athens, you understand?
Yeah, I see.
So this restaurant's based more around Medellin.
Okay.
Paisa. It's more of a Medellin.
Medellin, yeah.
Yes.
I'm half Colombian, so I know the cities.
Oh, okay.
My mother's from Bogota.
All right, cool. So you understand. But if you look at the decoration and everything, it's mainly like una fonda paisa.
Which is?
A fonda is like, it's what you would call like a roadside restaurant. How about like a pit stop?
Oh, I see.
But the ones in Colombia are like junk all over the walls, wood, just what you see here. That's
it's kind of like when you're traveling around the country.
Yes, but they're also in the city. They're all over the place, but that's the best way to.
That's the style that it's
yes,
doing.
yes.
So that's the story behind all these.
Yes, all the junk on the wall. Yes,
the junk on
and
the
the
wall.
restaurant's also called Basurero, which translates into
Garbage.
garbage dump.
Yeah.
So this is meant to be a garbage dump at the same time.
Wow, really, really cool. So do you think this restaurant's been like Americanized at all, or do you think it's really stay with that?
Not at all.
Okay.
Nope.
Even the menu food and just
The menu is strictly
obviously the
Colombian.
menus
Obviously, we got hamburgers. We may have wings.
Yeah.
But we don't have nachos because this is in Mexican, of course.
Yeah.
We have empanadas, but like other than that, the salad bar. But that's all like international, I guess now
Yeah,
at this point, right?
international.
But the bar is, if you're 21,
pure Colombian drinks,
let's do it.
right?
Yeah, no, everything.
Oh, everything. Really?
Everything.
Wow.
We have about 20 beers. No draft though. We have all the liquors you want. Top shelf, regular, house. It's a party over here.
Wow. Probably at night, definitely.
Oh, forget it. That bar gets like
Really crowded.
yes,
Oh,
especially
wow.
on weekends. And on the weekends though, it's not just Colombian people in the bar. It's a mixed crowd.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
this, if you look at it, it's kind of like a Spanish. I call it a Colombian Applebee's.
Oh yeah.
So-
because it reminded me of Applebee's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the
The
bar
Grecian.
area, the restaurant, we get an international crowd, but 80% of our clientele is, like I said, the niche crowd, Colombian. And
The Medellin crowd.
no,
Or just
Colombian.
Colombian.
The restaurant is based on Medellin, but the bar is, it could be anybody.
Awesome. Do you think that the area, I guess the neighborhood that this is in, and the ethnicities that live in this neighborhood, do you think that plays a role in the success of this restaurant, or do people come from outside? And kind of-
Okay, well, this neighborhood, we've been on this block for 30 years. Okay, so the restaurants, we've been on this block for about 30 years now, and in the past 30, before I was even born, that was my father you spoke to. When they started, this was a highly Italian and Greek neighborhood, which it still is. But East Elmhurst and like the surrounding neighborhoods like Jackson Heights, they became, the Colombian population increased, especially in the past few years. And a lot of this area has become very Colombian as well. You got Mama's Empanadas, you got like Cali Caliente, the clothing store. So this is also becoming very diverse. It didn't just say Italian or Greek. And my father, how can I say, he was one of the pioneers in the Colombian community with the restaurants and the businesses. So, everybody follows him from zero to now,
So everyone's kind of followed him and
Yes.
the whole bring the Spanish.
Yes, he's one of the pioneers. You could just put it like that. There's like, I can count him in one hand. He's one of the most influential guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So when did it become El Basurero?
8 years ago when he started.
8 years ago.
Yes.
Okay. But it developed from the other Colombian that your father had.
Oh no, prior to this, it used to be a gourmet. It was called Garden of George. He made it with the idea that if the gourmet didn't work, he would turn it into this. And he had already sold the restaurant next door to my mom. But he had another one, which was a nightclub called Extravaganza in Cacerolas. We sold that now. That's not ours. It's Mama Juana now. And the gourmet was too ahead of its time for the area. Now it works, but for the area it didn't at the time. And then 8 years ago he turned it into this, and you know, sky's the limit.
Wow. One more question that I had is that do you think that there's something special about the way the food is made, the way it's cooked, or the ingredients, or do you think there's something special about the food in general that makes people want to come back?
The drinks.
The drinks?
The mojitos, we got like 20 different mojitos. The margaritas, forget it.
Mojitos meaning the cakes, right?
No, mojitos are liquor. We got like the cocoa mojito, the ultimate mojito, you know, the regular one, the diet mojito. I don't even know what a diet mojito is, but I don't believe in that nonsense. But like the margaritas, every day is margarita day for me, you know?
No, those different types.
But the food, before you continue, the food is made, everything is Colombian, like authentic Colombian. A lot of our products are imported from Colombia, from different distributors. But one of the things that Colombian people don't like in their food is salt. Colombian people are very picky, they all have their own tastes. So if you taste our food at first, it might not be salty enough. The reason is because Colombian people are very fickle. Either you like it or you don't. So we give the people the option. And the customer already knows. They put a little salt on it.
Yeah.
Yep. So.
Great. Okay.
I have one question.
Talk to me.
How did you put all this on?
Excuse me? Less than 100 years ago, a drill was invented. A drill is like a gun, you know, and then you drill in a screw, then you. Yeah, no, but you know, this is like collection. Every year we go on a cross-country trip for about a month, like the whole family, my dad, my mom, my stepmom, my little sisters, me, and we go all over the country. We go in the car from here, Chicago, Vegas, California, all down to the south, which is Arizona, Texas, to New Orleans, Florida, Miami, all the way back up the East Coast through all the beaches. So when we do all of that, we stop a lot in the south around Texas. You'll find like a thrift store or just like any store from around there you're not going to see over here, which is like miscellaneous or decorations and stuff. Over there, there's a bull. Wait, there's like, I think that's the bull's head. That was bought in Texas. But some of the stuff was also bought in Colombia. We've imported it. For instance, also that, you see that truck right there? The garbage truck, the garbage company that we've used is called Sinelli. We've used them since we started. Him and my father must have started at the same time 30 years ago, and they're great friends. So my dad, when he built the restaurant, said he needed a garbage truck. The guy just said, bring it over here, and he just put it, he stamped his company on the side of it, but he didn't even charge it. So you know, everything's like a mixture. This right here, the pastry fridge, was from the Garden of George when he used to be a gourmet. If you look at the back, all the fridges for the drinks and the beers, all the sodas, it's behind that wall. That's the original maker of the Garden of George.
Oh, really, really cool.
Yep. A lot of information, right?
Yeah, a lot of information.
My dad would have never told me that.
Wow.
What else you want to know?
Anything else? I mean, I guess, yeah, that's it. We're good. I think we're good.
Yeah?
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you get an A.
Oh,
Thank you very, very much.